Hey guys, it's Clint and Chelle.
Hi guys.
Trying to finish up the front of the cover today. Sorry we didn't have a video. My mojo just wasn't working. I was kind of, I don't know. And I kept hitting my finger, and it doesn't bad on the side. You can hit it on the side. But boy, if you hit the tip of it, it sends you through the roof. So it's been kind of a struggle. But we need a guard. I do have, been able to put a band-aid on it. It doesn't look horrible, but it does hurt if I bump it. So, yeah, it just wasn't. So, and it's late Sunday, but I went ahead and I got these ironed, measured about where I need to cut them. So that's on the agenda, and then we'll do that. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this. I'm going to put my iron away for a few minutes because I really don't have a way to set it beside me right now. And I will be right back. Well, I don't know. I think it's kind of neat. I was really worried about this one. I was thinking, oh man, did I cut it too short on, didn't have enough on that one side. But actually, it's just the right size. So let's go ahead. We'll start gluing this up. I've got stuff marked, the center of each of the parts of the tree. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to sew the whole thing, and then I'll come back, and then I'll iron it, cut it. We'll get it cut to what we need. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. You'll be seeing this Monday. We will be in Durango. Hopefully we don't have to go to Bayfield. Don't think we do. Bayfield's not necessarily our farthest, but it is quite a ways out there, and it's kind of, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, we have Farmington, New Mexico, Bloomfield. Let's see, is that right? Yeah. That, to me, doesn't look right. I don't think that's in the center. I think the center's got to be right here. To me, I don't think that's right. I don't think it's quite being centered, so let me... go ahead and... then I got to looking white, and I'm almost out of my white that I used on it. But I think it's going to be fine because I think we'll be able to... I did want to show you guys some blenders I did. I will do that in a little bit. I worked on blenders this weekend, and I didn't do any seam rippers, but... and I must say I did 2 apricots and elm. The elm's not done yet, but then I did a bunch of aspens. So the 2 apricots are unbelievably pretty. You guys are going to be shocked when you see how pretty they are. That's the thing with the apricot. That's our rarest one. So we don't have as much much of that. So that's going to be kind of...
sure are gorgeous, though.
Oh, they're incredible. I'll have to get them in a minute. I'm going to say that's about right there. Kind of hard to tell. But I need to have this sewn so I can tell what... oh, blimey. What was I trying to get at? Oh, how wide each of, like the white strip, each of the blue strip, going across the covering needs to be. So, okay, let me get my lid for my glue. This is, if you guys have never seen, this is a rotary mat. I bought this one on Amazon, I think. It's called Skyhawk. They make round ones, and I spray all mine with a rubbery spray. I try to at least. Sometimes I forget, but you know, that's just because of my age. I went ahead and sticky crapped my top of the cover. Got me a bitty pard right beside on the chair, so he's taking up some of my room.
What's that sticky crap also?
Oh, Wonder Under. I call it sticky crap. That's just who I am. But for the longest time, I could not remember what it was called. And I would always say, oh, that sticky crap. And now I remember what it's called. But yeah, for the longest time, I didn't remember. Also, we have, with that new sewing machine that I got, it had this seam guide in it. It's called by Dot Young. I haven't used it yet, but I want to try. I had to take my thread off because Mr. A was over chewing on it. So I had to, oh, and I don't have my damn scissors, I don't think. Now, oh, we both had a good weekend. One of them. I tell you, some days I think I'm losing my mind. There's the other one. Okay. Yeah, we had a good weekend. It was restful. I just was kind of, sometimes, huh?
Cold.
Yeah, it's cold. Have you seen the east slope? We're on the west slope. Man, they have got nailed. We didn't have it. Well, we went out this morning. Our friend hasn't got to bury our power yet, but we went ahead and hooked up the heater using the extension cord that we have out there. And well, we went ahead and went out to this morning to see how it was and everything. It was cold. I think it was like 25 degrees, something like that. But we there were splotches of white on the ice, so it had a few snowflakes last night. So, but we didn't really have much snow. I mean, it just didn't. Mainly ours was, and it really didn't rain a terrible lot. It was supposed to rain a lot compared to their weather maps, but our area is kind of harder to predict, especially where we live. A lot of times it just goes right around us. So let me see. Okay, make sure I get it sewed on the right side. But it was sure nice to have a little bit of moisture. It's been super dry here now. You know, last winter was just awesome. We had so much snow. It was wonderful. I hope it's that way again.
Ditto.
I do, but we'll see. You never know. Sometimes, you know, the El Nino doesn't really do it very much here, but I don't know. I give up on trying to figure out our forecast sometimes. We do have a weather guy in Durango. He's actually pretty darn accurate. Sometimes that's better to find your weather person that's close, you know, and not. Because we get, our news is on the east slope, which that's where I grew up. And so I grew up watching 9 News, and so we have them. We had a Dish Network for 24 years, I think it was. And they screwed me over, pissed me off. And I told them to go kiss it and come and get their crap. I was mad. And we have Roku, so that's nice. So we was able to get the 9 News weather app.
Roku's really good.
I like
If you don't
Roku.
want to spend a lot of money on
Yeah.
TV.
I think that's better. I think that definitely is, it's maybe not quite, it is off a little bit, but it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. So, I mean, I could rip it out. I just don't know if I really want to. Did I do the wrong side? Did I do the wrong side? No, why did I put glue on that one side when? Okay.
Sorry, Will, you're gonna have to wait a minute.
Something's really weird.
I know. Mommy doesn't have to use it.
I did it wrong, didn't I? Oh well.
That's good.
Hey, guess what, guys? I get to use my new seam ripper.
You have a seam ripper?
I have a very nice seam ripper. So, I'm going to pull this out. I wasn't even thinking. I knew it was going to happen. So we were talking about baby. He, Chelle's been working on that quilt, that hexagon quilt. Well, that little stinker can hear the thread going through the fabric. And he'll be sound asleep. I had to tell you because she's talking about it right now. And, seriously, that little stinker can hear that thread go through the fabric, and he jumps down and he has to play. And oh Lord, does he play. It's funny. But he's so funny.
Don't leave me alone.
I mean, he'll be sound asleep dreaming, and all of a sudden, there he is. He hears her doing that, and he jumps over there and starts attacking the string and everything. It is hilarious. He is quite the little guy, I tell you. I was telling Chelle, because we were working on a puzzle, and of course he was up there, him and baby girl. We're up there, and I told her, I do not regret bringing him in. I just adore the little guy. He's more of a cat. He's not a human per se. He lays with Chelle more often, but he definitely doesn't know his name, and he really doesn't give a rat's ass whether or not he learns it or not. He doesn't care. I mean, he does not care. So we just call him Fozzie Bear, and he doesn't come anyway. What does it matter? And it's funny, but yeah, it's just, he just doesn't care. Oh, he is something else. I'm not kidding you guys. Oh, I love that little guy. He is the coolest cat. But yeah, he just doesn't care.
He doesn't either.
It's funny. He's not dumb. He's a very extremely intelligent cat.
You got to hear him talk today.
I got to hear him. I went into the bathroom, and he was in there, and I was at the door talking to him, and he started talking to me because that's where we keep the kitten food, and so he started talking to me. I could barely hear him. But yeah, he was all talking. Chelsea does that a lot, so not a lot, whole lot, but and that's the first time I've ever heard him say anything. So, but yeah, he was.
He was telling Daddy he wanted.
Yeah, he was telling me he wanted some kitten food, so and you got him some, of course. Can't say no to the baby. Okay, that's better. Okay, yeah, that looks better. No, pard, do not get down here, please. Okay, let me go. I need to do the string. Gotta go get my iron. Went ahead and sewed it. The center, got to thinking about it. Well, as soon as I iron it, I'm gonna lose my marks for my center. So I went ahead and got that sewn. So now I just need to iron it real quick. It's a lot shorter than I had hoped for, but I think it's neat no matter what. And it doesn't have to be. What I'll probably do is I will probably go ahead and put it closer to the bottom, so it's not like in the center of the cover, and then you have the star. So let me iron it real quick. I have my spray bottle because I've been having to spray the cats. So yeah, I just didn't have any get up and go. For some reason I was so tired. Oh, in the last week I just didn't have any energy to do anything. Did you guys hear that Matthew Perry died? I was telling Chelle, it's so heartbreaking. We've watched all the Friends. We haven't watched them for a long time, but he was actually my favorite. I really liked him, maybe because he was a smart ass, but he was neat. Do what, huh?
Comedian.
He was, and I really liked that with him. So maybe that's one reason why I liked him so much. But yeah, so let me get my dun, 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 dun. I need to cut that thing. So let me get this here. I didn't oil my machine. I really should have, but I don't know what's going on with it. Okay. Kinda. Dun, 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 dun. I move stuff. And when I move stuff, I lose stuff. Actually, where did I put it? Oh, I sat it down beside me. That's where it is. I'm kind of, I'm going to miss not being in the house, but I really am looking forward to being outside. I was telling Chelle that, yeah, I'm kind of ready for it to move stuff out. And I'm going to probably keep my old sewing machine in here. Probably. Because I'm going to want to work on some quilts, too. So the cover is 6 inches. So this ruler, I think, is 3.5. I really don't want it to be 6 inches, truthfully. I was thinking more of, let's see here, 1, 2. Try to do it. I mean, 2, 4. So if I did 2.5 into the center, which would be right here, that would give it 5 inches, right? 2.5. I don't know if I should do 2 and, what is it? 2.5 would be 5. If I did 5.5, I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't do 3, but no, I can't. If I do that, I would have to add on to the top of the tree. I really, really don't want to do that. Because right now this is 2.5. I think that's what I'm going to say that I'm going to do. I think let's just do 2.5. Okay. What do you think, hon? Well, I'm thinking about doing a 5-inch width. And so if I did I have to cut it 2.5 would be 5, so I think that's wide enough. I don't think it needs to be any wider. Well, it will be filled with 6, so by the time I'm done, so I think I got it pretty much centered as far as my tree trunk. I don't know necessarily if it really matters per se. Like she said, trees aren't perfect. No guts, no glory. I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to... Okay. That was 2.5. So I did it right here again. Right there. Actually, I think I would probably... Might actually do it 2 3/4 on one side, just to even to make it. I don't know. To me, that would be 3 inches. So what's that? That's 2 That is 2 3/4. I think that's what I'm gonna. Well, because I have to have. Sorry, I'm thinking to myself. I really need to be able to have enough to put the edging on it too, which would be, I'd have a 1/4 inch there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, I know it seems weird, I'm going to go ahead and do 3. Because let me see here, where my pen is. What did I do with that dumb pen? There it is. Okay. Before I do it, I want to make sure. Okay, that's almost a 1/2 inch. So, I really think I need to come in just about a 1/2 here and line it up. I think that would just be better, and it would look a little bit more cohesive. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just a tiny bit under. Yep, let's do it right there. Okay, honey.
Ooh, I love it.
Okay, so I am going to go ahead work on that. Let me, I don't need my cutting mat anymore. Just take this off. Yeah, I don't even really know what I'm going to end up doing for the inside. I really didn't even think about the inside fabric, so, but I figured, you know, truthfully the main part is the tree itself, so I did have some ideas, but, you know, we're not trying to do it, sorry, we're not doing a theme, of course, we're just trying to,
Kind of match the paper.
yeah, match the paper. We're not trying to do a Christmas theme, but you know, I was telling Chelle, you know, you could do, you can make this, use buttons, and make this, turn it into ornaments, into a Christmas tree. You could use buttons and everything. So I took my paper off, the backing for the sticky crap. So, my finger has quit bleeding, so that's good. I bumped it pretty hard a few times, so I'm kind of glad it hasn't been bleeding. It should heal up pretty quick, so, well, I don't know if it will or not, but it'd be nice, but that's alright. Definitely tender. Yeah, we're going to have to get a brace because to keep it from smacking me hitting it, because that just hurts. That definitely is something I don't want to do very often, especially with work. Okay, and my cover is 9.5 inches, so you know, I love these creative grid rulers, but the other one, I didn't like the color of it. That's Quilter Select Ruler. So 9.5, that would be 4 3/4, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, we need to find the center of this because we need to find the center of the tree. So, or, you know, figure out about where we need it. 4 3/4. Let me double check my mark because you guys know how I am. Okay, there's 4 3/4. Let me go ahead and draw that line on there. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know. I kind of want it pushed up against the 9 or against the 6-inch mark, and the reason being is because I'm going to have to add fabric each side. If I was to do it this way, it won't be as hard to do it, because so I think I'm going to leave it here, And let me see, I'm pretty sure I have a piece of white that's going to be, oh, it's not long enough, bummer. Because I need to, unless I did a binding or a binding on it. That's the part I've been debating on how to do the binding. I figured I would just do a, that's not a big deal. There's not actually as much white. This is all the white I have. So I definitely have enough. So let me go grab, you know what, I'm going to pause the video for just a little bit. I'm going to plug this mini iron in. And the reason being, I think it would be awfully hard for me to, I'm afraid I'd get my iron all sticky. So I'll be back in a little bit. I got the little iron that Miss Leslie sent me. Oh, sucker gets hot. So I moved it over just about a quarter of an inch. I just really did not want to get my iron all glued. It's kind of a pain to clean it. And I could have left part of the paper on, but that's kind of too much trouble, really, I think. So I'm going to get this ironed on and I'll be right back. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, I got it stuck down a little bit. I didn't really stick it down tons. Just enough until I can roll my iron, run my iron over it. I had this scrap piece of white. I figured I could use it, so I wouldn't, just don't want to cut myself short. So this is what I'm thinking. We're going to have to measure. I figured I'm doing this right now. I might as well get it done while it was on my mind. So let's go ahead and, okay. Should be about the same width for the most part. Okay. Okay, I need to do blue. So what I'll end up doing is doing a blue and a white again. So I'll have to measure from here however wide I need it. So, I won't need the green. I'm definitely going to need the blue though. So, let's figure out how much I need. No. So I'm going to do it, how about 7 inches? 7 inches. I'll do 7 1/4 for the blue. So let me get this ironed. I'll go ahead and, well, yeah, just to here. And then I'll end up having to come back. This part's going to be different. I'll do this part, then I'll do this part over here. So, let's see about how wide I need it. How about, about just under 5 1/4, around there, roughly. So, let me get this ironed here. Yeah. Gotta be careful because I really don't want to cut myself short because this blue is all I have. So let me get it ironed. Yeah, that was so sad to hear about Matthew Perry dying. I was really shocked when Chelle read it to me. You know, you wonder, is it real or not, you know?
So much fake.
Yeah, there's so much stuff that fake on it so often. But it was our 9 News that had posted it, so it was on Facebook, so that's how we knew it was real. I looked it up and seen what was going on. Okay. Now let me do white. Yeah, the white was the part I was worried about the most, whether or not I'd have enough on it, enough of it, but I think I'll be okay. The bad thing about white is it really shows every. It's not a very opaque white either. I've noticed a lot of the times you buy white, it's not very opaque, and it really kind of, you're going to be doing your due diligence and making sure that it's, clean and defuzz it constantly. So I mean, okay, first things first, let me do the blue. I need 5 1/4. That's 20 tons, so try to, actually, this is the easiest way to do it is to do it this way, 5 1/4, as long as it's halfway straight. And it doesn't have to be, because this is actually going to be, that's the bad thing, I just don't need that. I only need this little bit here. Huh. Wait, why am I saying 5? Oh, 5 1/4 inches wide. Okay, 5 1/4 inches wide. Yeah, well, that still gives me plenty to work with. I have. So. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the most important part I've done, so I'm not too stressed about it. So we still need to show the white, but I know I got a lot. So I'll probably do the blue first. And it was a little bit crooked. I noticed that. Probably when I trimmed it. So, in order to fix that, I'm just going to move one corner down. Like that, one edge. That looks pretty good. So, go ahead and see, I really just don't need all of this, but I'm going to do it about right here. I think that should be enough. I don't want to cut myself short either, but I only need it to go over the edge. So, okay, it kind of moved on me. That's all right though. There we go. Okay. My red pen. So, do it this way. I'm going to do I got to take my seam guide off. I'm going to go ahead and do 1/4. So, boy, that pen just is not wanting to work, and I don't understand why. That is a new pen. So really, the rest of it just going to be a sew and flip, so nothing too. But Whew. Okay. Sorry guys, I don't mean to slam things. Okay. Okay. Do what, hon? Oh, I thought you said something. It's gonna buckle, whatever you call it. I don't want that to happen, so I went ahead and unglued that little tiny piece. Chocolate milk. We had got some ice cream. We never have ice cream. Kind of had a craving for vanilla, so Chelle made some chocolate syrup. Ow! Oh God! Sorry about that, guys. Oh, still hurts, but oh, whew. Oh, I accidentally hit the camera and I took a picture, so. Oh my God, that hurt. Oh. I know you guys probably think, well, you shouldn't be doing this, but I gotta be here for you guys. Oh my God. I wanna cry. God, does that hurt. Oh boy. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my Lord. Ooh, I can use my iron now. Oh, good. I'm gonna do this short piece first, just so I won't have to worry about my iron. Oh, probably need to turn it up anyway. It's probably too low. Ooh-wee. Yeah, that will send you through the roof, that's for sure. I actually had, it's been a long time, I think it was before we even started doing YouTube. I had a tumor right here. That's why my nail is cracked. It was called a glomus tumor. But imagine, how can I describe it? If you've ever hit your thumb with a hammer or your fingers, you know how bad that hurts. Well, the tumor was actually on top of the nerve, the big nerve, the main nerve. And so it was like that all the time. I could barely, if I brushed against my pants, anything like that, it was that much pain. And it would seriously take my breath away. It was just god-awful bad. And I had it removed, and it grew back. So I actually had to have it done twice. Oh God, the pain was unbelievable. It hurt so bad. So these are going to be like that. This. So for this, I need to find my ruler. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't mean to yell. I really didn't mean to. It hurts. Okay, here it is. So what I need to do is I need to, so I still need we'll need to add some. I'm going to go ahead. This is, I'm going to go ahead and do 7 inches. 7 inches. So, yeah, let me, oh my God, bless it. I'm not wasting the other piece that was on this. I still have to do the edge on the other piece anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. So, let me do 7 inches. Whew, God. Oh my God. Wow. Can't really. Not worried about it being too straight. I mean, just as long as I have enough. Okay. Okay. Let me do. Oh my God Almighty. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. Oh. Uh-oh. Dang it. Baby sneezing. Poor baby girl. I hate that. Breaks my heart when she sneezes. So I need probably 4. So the white has to be 4. And I will need the whole thing. Let me make sure. Yep, I got plenty, so which is good. I was stressing about it, truthfully. Where that other? There it is. Do this. Whew, wait, guys. Okay. I believe it's this one. Is that the one I needed? Yep. Okay. Whew. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my God. Yeah. This has a salvage on it. I'm not worried about the salvage because it's going to be folded over. Yep, it will be folded over, so there's no sense in worrying about it. Okay. God. Oh. I don't need it all, but I'm going to go ahead and glue it all. So. Sorry, trying to catch my breath. I can't see nothing when it's that far away. Okay. It wasn't perfectly straight, but I'm not really worried about that. Did I not? No, that's right. I'm trying to think did I do it right, but I did. Jeez. Hi, dear. Oh. I'm making it.
Oh, did you already wrap it up?
No, I was gonna show them how I was gonna do it, and then I was gonna wrap it up.
Oh.
So, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, the rest now is just a sew and flip, so it's not really anything too. Make sure I get the right. Oh, plus I gotta do my seam guide. Okay, I love this quarter ruler. It has a hole in it right at the quarter.
Talking to me or them?
Them. So you put your needle in the hole. Whoa. Almost lost my thread. Okay. Now you just put your needle in like so. Put your seam guide up. And that's it. I mean, it's just so nice. But I really do want to try that other one just to try it off camera. Okay. Whew. Okay, I feel better now. I was telling them about my tumor.
Oh, underneath.
A nail, yeah. It would seriously hurt. I remember standing on a job, just standing there in tears, waiting for it to quit hurting, and it would just like minutes and minutes. It was miserable. That was some of the worst pain. And it wouldn't have been so bad, but it was all the time. I mean, it's not like, once a month. I mean, it didn't matter if you just brushed up against your pants. Something like that, it would just take it all. Oh, it was horrid. Okay. Yeah, I'm running a few minutes over, but I'm not too worried about it right now.
You might not be.
Okay, guys, let's get this ironed. I'll go ahead and press it to the white. I really. Ow! That was warm. Spray bottle. Okay. But yeah, that little Fozzie Bear, he's a doll. He is an absolutely precious little guy. But boy, does he ever got the neatest personality. But he really has taken on, because, like I was saying earlier, little girl is his mom, and then Wilbur is his daddy. So he's taken on both of their traits. Oh, Lord. And I tell you, you know it too, because, yeah. So this one I'm going to have to, because it is crooked and I can't really straighten it up, so I'm going to have to come in. How am I going to do this? I'm going to have to do it like this, I guess. Well, shoot. Okay, I guess I am doing that. Darn it. How did I do that? Okay. That ain't gonna work. That means I do have to use the salvage. salvage. I didn't want to use that salvage. Let's see here. I'm all right. I do have to, the salvage end is in my way. I was hoping it wasn't going to be, but it is. So I'm just gonna try to just get rid of it totally. Okay, that should do it now. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and get these done. You know, those red tips for your bottles are nice, but if you're not careful when you push it in, it messes it up, and it will have that red plastic in your tip. Oh, it didn't need it that far over, so okay. Little tip, if you do it like, well, try to get it, so right here, so, yeah, I definitely don't have the glue in the right spot, so, that. To cut off a little bit of the tree, but you know, it is what it is. There's not really a lot you can do about it, so. But yeah, a lot of times when you stick your thing in there, you get in a rush and you kind of, get the plastic will go inside of it. With this, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm going to end up having to do an 1/8 of a seam because I'm already missing so much of it as it is. Really don't want to. And it's not. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal because, man, that hurt. You're not really holding it, you know. It's going to glue down, so it's not like it's going to come up or anything. So let's get this put on, and then we're going to call it, because the rest of it is just a couple pieces here and there. No sense in you guys having to set through all that. Oh, and I got to take off the dumb. Ow! I did it again. Luckily I didn't hit it very hard. Whew. Could you take this iron, honey?
Oh, I would be happy.
It might be cool. I don't know. It's not hot. It's a little tad bit more. I'm not gonna. Okay. Whew. Okay. So I'm just gonna. It over. Yeah, I'm not the straightest sewer. That's one reason why I sew with the seam guide. It just makes things a little bit easier. Hopefully my the seam with the transition is going to be right where it needs to be. Don't have kind of wants to pucker a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. guys can have the gist of how it's going to look. Oh, wow. Okay, let me... boy, you should see it, hon. That's very pretty. Why would that be? That's weird. Huh, strange. So yeah, so we have to work Monday, so hopefully it's not gonna be too bad of a day. I know it's supposed to be pretty cold. Tonight's only supposed to be in the 20s, low 20s. No, it's supposed to be in the teens tonight. So I want to make sure, and I have enough going over the edges for the binding, or for to fold over. So I do turn my iron up and drink my milk. I really think this would look so neat with buttons sewn on the tree. So the only other piece really is just this piece right here. I'll do the same thing for that edge.
Ooh, I like it. Gorgeous.
See, now this is only a one piece of interface. You know, we had the thinner stuff, so we had to use two. So this is going to be, I will have to do more work because I'll have to fold over the inside to where you don't see it. But it's not that big of a deal. But that's what she's going to look like.
That's really pretty.
I think it's going to look really nice. So, well, guys, and you can decorate it. I think putting some lace on the tree for snow, I think that would be the neatest. I think it'd be so cool. So I'm kind of excited about it. Well, guys, we're going to let you go. It's almost, oh, it's not even 5 o'clock yet. And we'll get with you in the next video. So thank you for being part of our YouTube family, and I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for visiting. Cousins.